Hello, everybody. Schooner 007 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 8-10 Texas Rangers taking on the 10-9 Boston Red Sox. This is Game 3 of a 3-game series. The Red Sox are up 2 games in this series over the Texas Rangers. Rangers looking to avoid the sweep here at historic Fenway Park, but will the Red Sox get the sweep, or will Game 3 go to the Rangers? And here is the starting lineup for the Texas Rangers. Leading off, the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Batting second, the shortstop, Michael Young. Batting third, the center fielder, Josh Hamilton. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the designated hitter, Milton Bradley. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Hank Belloc. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Frank Cantalonto. Batting seventh, the right fielder, David Murphy. Batting eighth, the catcher, Gerald Laird. And batting ninth, the first baseman, Chris Sheldon. On the mound for the Red Sox, it is Tim Wakefield. He'll come into the game with a 7.20 ERA. He's got 1 win and no losses. He's pitched 15 innings, allowed 20 hits, 12 strikeouts, and 8 walks. We're here at historic Fenway Park, which gives a +4 to walks, but nothing to strikes and nothing to home runs. And with that, Ian Kinsler steps up to the batter's box as the home plate umpire dusts off home plate, and we're ready to start. Ian Kinsler batting a .403, and here is the first pitch. And we are underway. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That is a possible strikeout. On a 1-7, the 18 is too high. Remember, on the range checks for strikeouts and walks, we always check the D20. 1-3, column 1, row 3, and that's going to be a ground ball to Lugo, who will make the catch and throw that over to Casey for out number 1. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Boston Red Sox. We've got Ramirez out there in left field, Ellsbury in center, Drew at right field. Going around the horn, we've got Yorkills at third, Lugo at short. Lowry's on second, Casey at first, Cash behind the plate, Wakefield is on the mound. Michael Young batting a .276, and here is the pitch. 2-4, column 2, row 4. That's going to be a walk on a 1-15. That is a 1, and that's going to be good for a walk. So as Young trots on down to first, that's going to bring up Josh Hamilton, who's batting a .292. Strategy roll 19, infield at double play depth, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 1-2, column 1, row 2, strikeout on a 1-10. That's a 4. Struck him out. And 1 away, 2 away, and that's going to bring up Milton Bradley. Bradley batting a .367 with 2 outs and a runner in first. And with 2 outs, remember, we add a +1 to the base run rating. Strategy rolls a 16, and here is the pitch. Infield at normal depth. And that is a roll of 5-5, column 5, row 5. That's going to be a wild pitch on a 1-13. It's a wild pitch. On a 14-16, it's a passed ball. 17 through 20, nothing happens. It's a 12. It's a wild pitch. And with that, Young will go over to second. And here is the response to Bradley. And that is going to be a 1-4, column 1, row 4. It's a line drive to Wakefield, who will make the catch. Throw it over to first base for the out and retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, but 1 left on for the Rangers. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Leading off, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Batting second, the second baseman, Jed Lowry. Batting third, the designated hitter, Big Papi David Ortiz. Batting fourth, In the cleanup position, the left fielder Manny Ramirez. Batting fifth, the third baseman Kevin Yorkills. Batting sixth, the right fielder J.D. Drew. Batting seventh, the first baseman Sean Casey. Batting eighth, the catcher Kevin Cash. And batting ninth, the shortstop Julio Lugo. On the mound for the Rangers, it is Kevin Millward. He'll come into the game with a 4.44 ERA. He's got 2 wins, no losses. He's pitched 24 and 1/3 of an inning, allowed 35 hits, 15 strikeouts, and 5 walks. And with that, Jacoby Ellsbury steps up. He's batting a 276. And the pitch. We're ready to start the bottom half. 3-1, column 3, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-8. The 13 is too high. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's going to be a ground ball to Kinsler. He'll make the catch and throw that one over to Sheldon for out number 1. So let's take a look at the starting defense for the Texas Rangers. We got Kent Alonso out there in left field. Hamilton's in center. Murphy at right field, going around the horn. We've got Belloc at third, Young at short, Kinsler's on second, Sheldon at first, Laird is behind the plate, and Millward is on the mound. Jed Lowry batting a 125, and here is the pitch. Lowry, 4-5, column 4, row 5. That's going to be a walk on a 1-15. That is a 5, and that's going to be good for a walk. So Lowry will get on with a walk. Strategy rolls an 8, infield at double play depth, and here comes Big Papi, David Ortiz, batting a 270, and the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3, home run chance on a 1-15. That's a 5. It's in range. Ortiz needs an 18 or less. It's a 7, and that ball is out of here. 2-run home run by Big Papi. And he hits it down the right field side. That ball is gone. And all Murphy can do is watch it go. And it puts the Red Sox on the board 2-0. And that is Big Papi's first home run of the replay. Manny Ramirez batting a 271. That's a hard act to follow right there off of a 2-run home run, 3-2, column 3, row 2. That is a blank. We consider that a blank right now because Millward has not faced his allotted number of batters. He can face 23 more batters before he's considered tired. 2-4, column 2, row 4. It's a power hit to Murphy. So on a power hit, question mark 9, we're going to roll 1d20 against this RH power, RH question mark line. On a 1-6, it's a single. On a 7-9, it's a double. On a 10-18, it's a home run. But on a 19 through 20, it's a fly out, meaning that Murphy would make the catch. And it's a home run. And he hits it down the right field side again. Murphy goes back, can't make it. And it's back-to-back home runs for the Red Sox. Here in the top of in the bottom of the first, it's 3-0. And Manny Ramirez, that's his third home run of the replay, the first of this game. And they go back-to-back homers. Kevin Yorkhill is batting a 288, and here is the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5. That is a blank. Kevin is a right-handed batter, so on the pitcher card, we're going to look to the right-handed side of the slash. 3-3, column 3, row 3. That's going to be a base hit out there on the left into right field to Murphy. And Murphy can't get it in time, and with that, Yorkos is on with a base hit. We have a hit and run attempt. So on a hit and run, strategy rolls a 4. Infield's going to be a double play depth. All ground double plays, and this is how hit and runs work. Ground double plays get a -2. Base run ratings will get a +2. Home run and walks are cut in half, and we round those down. And those are rounded down. All lineouts are considered double plays. So that means if we roll something like a 5-1, we would consider that to be a double play. And except if it's an error on a throw. So if we roll a 1-3 and get a possible error on a throw, it doesn't count. The double play will not count for that. And if the batter strikes out, we'll resolve the play as a steal. And here is the pitch to Drew. Drew batting a .278. 6-6. Column 6. Row 6. Strikeout on a 1-9. The 10. Just outside of the strikeout range. 2-5. Column 2. Row 5. And that's going to be a single to Murphy. And with that, Yorkos will go to second. He automatically advances on a 6 or higher, so there's no throw on that. We have a 3. That's going to be a 4 on the strategy on the runner advancement die. We roll the 1, so it's going to tell us to check the second die. On a 4, that is higher than the trailing runner's BR, and he'll hold. So with runners on the corners, that's going to bring up Sean Casey, who's batting a .257, strategy rolls 13, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-5, column 4, row 5. That is a walk on a 1-11. Remember, we add 4 to that range, so that's where the 11 comes from. The 15 is too high. And with that, 2-6, column 2, row 6, and that's going to be a single to Kinsler. It's an RBI single, so Yorkos will score. Drew on second. Does he advance to third? Yes, he does, on a base run rating of a 3-6. That's a 3, and once again, the Red Sox have runners on the corners. It's 4-0, and we're still here in the bottom of the first. Kevin Cash is up. He's batting a .300. Strategy rolls a 17, and here is the pitch. 3-2, column 3, row 2. That's going to be a blank. And that's going to be a 1-1. Column 1, row 1, and that's going to be a single out there to Cantalonto. And that's going to score in another run. It's 5-0 on an RBI single. Casey will hold at second, and that's going to bring up Julio Lugo. One out, and Julio is up. He's batting a .237. Strategy rolls a 4. Red Sox holding off. Infield normal depth. 2-2. Column 2, row 2. That's going to be a walk on a 1-18. That is a 9, and that's going to be good for a walk. And we're going to go right back to the top of the order. We batted around here in the bottom of the first. Bases are loaded, and Jacoby Ellsbury's up. He's 0 for 1 today. Strategy rolls an 8, and here is the pitch. 6-3, column 6, row 3. It is a possible error. Now, on a possible error, we're going to check the number in the bracket. Strategy roll 8, Red Sox holding off 1-4, column 1, row 4. It's a double star 1. It's a fly ball out there to Hamilton. Hamilton's error range is on 1 to 5. That is a 12. No error there. Hamilton will make the catch. And out number 2, however, that is a failed sacrifice roll on that. So with that, Casey will hold at third. And we have 2 outs, and we go to, and remember with 2 outs, we add a +1 to the base run rating. Jed Laurie is up. He has a walk and a run scored. Strategy roll 17, and here is the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5. He is a switch hitter. He's batting left today. So on a strikeout plus, we add 10. That's going to be a 25. That's going to be a 17. Struck him out looking. So 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 3 left on for the Red Sox after 1. It's Boston 5, Rangers nothing. We go to the top of the second. Hank Belloc, Frank Cantalonto, and David Murphy due up for the Rangers. Hank Belloc is batting a 131, a 311, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3, strikeout on a 1-9. The 18 is too high. 3-4, column 3, row 4, and that's going to be a fly ball to Ellsbury, who will make the catch and put 1 away. Frank Cantalonto is up. He's batting a 381, and here is the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5. That's going to be a double star. And now in the actual game, you'll take 1d6, roll it for the double star line. In this case, it's going to, the computer will randomly decide, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Drew, as Drew will make the catch and put 2 away. David Murphy is up. He's batting a 238, and here is the pitch. Murphy, 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's going to be a blank. Murphy being a left-handed batter. We look to the left-handed side of the slash. And that's going to be a 4-6, column 4, row 6. And that's going to be a ground ball to Laurie, who will make the catch and put 2 and retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on as the Red Sox retire the Rangers in order. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Big Papi, David Ortiz, Manny Ramirez, and Kevin Yorkhill is due up. Big Papi 1 for 1 today with a home run, a walk, and 2 RBIs. And the pitch. 3-2, column 3, row 2. That is a blank. 6-3, column 6, row 3, and that's going to be good for a single out there in the center field to Hamilton. And with that, Ortiz is on with a base hit. And with that, that's going to bring up Manny Ramirez, who is 1 for 1, also with a home run, a walk, and an RBI. Strategy rolls a 15. Taking a look at Kevin Millward, his pull rating is 0, but they're still going to leave him in for right now. And that is going to be a 5-3. Column 5, row 3, home run on a 1-16. That is a 5. 20 or less, and that's going to be a 5-2, but however, home run range is a 20, that is a 13, and that is a 2-run home run by Manny Ramirez. As he smacks it down the left field side, that ball is high, that ball is deep, and that ball is out of here. Cantalonto runs into the green monster trying to go after it, and it goes out of the park, and I think I hear a car. I think I hear someone's alarm going off on a car as that ball went into probably went into someone's windshield. But a 2-run home run by Manny Ramirez. He smacks it literally out of the park, and it's 7-0 Red Sox. And with that, bullpen for the Rangers starting to warm up. I'm starting to see a little bit of action over there. Kevin Yorkills is 1-for-1 with a run scored. And here is the pitch. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That's going to be a double question mark. So in a double question mark, we always follow the double question mark. That's a single and a 1 to 13. The 15 is too high. Yorkills 6-2, column 6, row 2, and that's going to be a fly ball to Murphy. And that's going to be out number 1. One away, and that's going to bring up J.D. Drew. Drew is 1-for-1 with a run scored, and here is the pitch. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That is a blank. 5-3, column 5, row 3, and that's going to be a ground ball to Kinsler. Now, Drew being a left-handed batter, but however, Millwood's a left-handed pitcher, so for the pitcher card on the batter side of that, we do look to the right-handed side of that slash, and it's a ground ball to Kinsler. He'll make the catch and retire too. Sean Casey is up. Casey is 1-for-1 with an RBI. And here is the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3. That's going to be a walk. On a 1 to 11, the 15 is too high. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a double to Murphy. And with that, Casey is on with a double. Bullpen still getting some warm-up there. Kevin Cash is up. He's 1-for-1 with an RBI. Strategy roll 4, and the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. Home run chance on a 1 to 16. That's a 13. 9 or less. The 18 is too high, and that's going to be a 1-6. Column 1, row 6, and that is going to be a double out there into right field. Murphy, as he'll smack a double, it's now 8-0 here in the bottom of the second. Kevin Cash is on with an RBI double. And Millward is just getting pummeled out there. And with that, they're going to call... They're gonna go one more. One more. Julio is up. He's got a walk. 1-2. Column 1, row 2. That's going to be a range play. So on a range check, we're going to check the first number. 6-4. Column 6, row 4. Power hit to Murphy. On an 8, that's going to be a single. However, Murphy's range is on a 1 to 3. If it comes up a 1 to 3, Murphy will make the catch and retire the side. It's a 5. He can't get it. And Cash will go over to third and hold. Murphy is 3 for 10 on his range plays. We go to the top of the order. Jacoby Ellsbury is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. They at least want to try to finish the inning with Millward. 4-2, column 4, row 2, strikeout. On a 1 to 8, the 20 is too high. 1-4, column 1, row 4, and that's going to be a double star 1. It's going to be a fly ball out there to Hamilton. He'll make the catch and retire the side. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 2 left on for the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of after 2. It's Boston 8, Rangers nothing. We go to the top of the third. It's Joe Laird, Chris Sheldon, and Ian Kinsler up for the Rangers. Joe Laird is batting at .316, and here is the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3, and that's going to be a foul ball. We're going to re-roll. 1-6, column 1, row 6, double star. It's going to be a fly ball out there to Ramirez, who will make the catch and put one away. Chris Sheldon batting a 111, and here is the pitch. 2-4, column 2, row 4. That's going to be a walk on a 1-31. That's going to be a 15, and that's going to be good for a walk. And with that, Sheldon is on. We go to the top of the order. Ian Kinsler, who is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. Kinsler, 6-4, column 6, row 4, strikeout on a 1-7. The 18 is too high. 2-5, column 2, row 5, and that's going to be a pump up to Lugo. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. Michael Young. Young with a walk, his last time up, and here is the pitch. 4-3, column 4, row 3, hit by pitch. That's a 10. That's going to be a 5. Tim Wakefield will give 8 to the hit by pitch range. So that's where we get the 10, and that's going to be good for, and he'll get out of the way in time and gets hit in the leg with that. So runners on first and second, and that's going to bring up Josh Hamilton, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Struck out his last time up. 3-1, column 3, row 1. That's going to be a walk on a 1-13. The 20 is too high. 1-1, column 1, row 1, double star 5, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Ellsbury. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to, and 2 left on for the Rangers. We go to the bottom of the third. It's Jed Lowrie, David Ortiz, and Manny Ramirez due up for the Red Sox. However, we do have a new pitcher on the mound. Kevin Millward is done. And that is going to bring in they're going to have to bring in Scott Fieldman. Yep, Scott Fieldman is going to come in. He'll come into the game with a 3.0, and with that, he only went the other. He's got 1 win, no loss. He's pitched 6 innings, allowed 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Kevin Millward, who went 2 innings, gave up 11 hits, 8 runs, 8 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 3 home runs, an ERA of a 6.84. Lowrie, Ortiz, and Ramirez due up for the Red Sox. Lowrie, who is 0 for 1 with a walk, a strikeout, and a run, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 3-4, column 3, row 4, strikeout on a 1-15. That is a 1. Struck him out. And with that 1 away, David Ortiz is up. Ortiz is 2 for 2 with a home run, 2 walks, and 2 RBIs. And that is going to be a 3-1, column 3, row 1. That is a walk on a 1-16. That is a 1, and that's going to be good for a walk. And with that, Big Papi will trot on down to first as Manny Ramirez will come up. He is 2 for 2 today with 2 home runs, 2 walks, and 3 RBIs. All right, here is the pitch to Ramirez. And that's going to be 1-6, column 1, row 6. That is a strikeout on a 1-13. That is a 17 too high. And that is going to be a 6-3. Column 6, row 3. It's a ground ball to Sheldon. He'll make the catch. And with that, it's going to be a fielder's choice. It's a +1. That's a 0. So what we do is we take a look at the pivot. Young is the pivot on a G3, the shortstop. Young, 0. Add the +1 from the pitcher to the ground double play rating. That is a 3. We take 1d6, roll it against the 3, and we get a 6. However, the play is at first only. And with that, Ortiz will go to second. And with 2 outs, and we go to Kevin Yorkills. Yorkills is 1 for 2 with a run. And here is the pitch with a runner on second. And that is a 5-3. Column 5, row 3, it's a double star. That's a fly ball out there to Cantalonto, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on. We go after 3. It's Red Sox 8. Rangers nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. Milton Bradley, Hank Bellock, and Frank Cantalonto do up for the Rangers. Milton Bradley is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. And that is a 4-5, column 4, row 5. That is a strikeout on a 1-14. That is a 9. Struck him out. And with that, Hank Bellock is up. He's 0 for 1, and here's the pitch. 1 away. And that's going to be a 6-2, column 6, row 2. It's a walk plus. Now, remember, we add 10 plus 4, so we're adding 14. That's a 20, the 17 in range, and that's going to be a walk on a full count. And with that, we have a runner on first, and Frank Cantalonto is 0 for 1. And here is the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2, strike it, walk plus yet again on a 1-22. That is an 11, and that's going to be good for a walk again. So with runners on first and second, that's going to bring up David Murphy, who is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4, possible error on a ground ball. And that's going to be a 4-2, column 4, row 2. It's a single to Lugo out there to the short. I'm sorry, single to Ellsbury. It covered it up, and it made it look like a 6. Error range to Ellsbury is a 0. That's a 17. No error there, and the bases are loaded, so we're going to check for runner advancement. Bellock rolls a 1. We roll 1. We roll a 1 again. So on that, a roll. Lead runner advances. Rangers get on the board. Cantalonto will advance, and same with Murphy. So with that, runners on second and third on an RBI single by David Murphy. Joe Laird is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. Rangers on the board. It's a 7-run game in favor of the Red Sox. 3-5, column 3, row 5, double star. Fly ball out there to Ramirez. And that is a failed SF roll. And with that, the lead runner advances. Cantalonto will score. Ramirez throws it to Yorkills on that. And the ball is cut off. The cheering runners in a throwdown. Murphy caught in a rundown between Yorkills and Lugo. And let's see if the roll is greater than the BR. The runner is out and no advancement of the other runners. If roll is less than or equal to the base runner, rolls the runner out, and the other runners will advance. Murphy, the only one on. He'll go, try to go to third. They'll throw it over to York Hills. He chases him back over to second. Lugo now with the ball. They throw it back over to Lugo. Lugo now chases him back down to third. He'll try to slide. They throw it to York Hills. They'll tag him out at the plate. And that will retire the side on a rundown. 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, and none left on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's going to be J.D. Drew, Sean Casey, and Kevin Cash due up for the Red Sox. J.D. Drew is 1 for 2 with a run scored, and here is the pitch. 3-2, column 3, row 2, strikeout on a 1-9. The 12 is too high. 2-4, column 2, row 4, ground ball to Sheldon. He'll make the catch and put 1 away. Sean Casey is 2 for 2 with a double, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 3-4, column 3, row 4, strikeout on a 1-7. The 15 is too high. And with that, it would be a 4-2, column 4, row 2. It's a ground ball to Kinsler. He'll make the catch and put 2 away. And with that, Kevin Cash is up, 2 down. And that is going to be, he's 2 for 2 with a double and 2 RBIs. And that is going to be a 5-3, column 5, row 3, double star. And that's going to be a ground ball to Young, who'll make the catch and retire the side. And the Red Sox go 1-2-3 as the Rangers retire them in order. 3 up, 3 down. Very easy in a score there. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 4, it's Red Sox 8, Rangers 2. We go to the top of the 5th. It's Chris Sheldon, Ian Kinsler, and Michael Young due up for the Rangers. Chris Sheldon with a walk his last time up. And here is the pitch. Taking a look at Tim Wakefield, he can go 8 more batters before he's considered tired. Top of the 5th, and that's going to be a 6-4, column 6, row 4, strikeout on a 1-13. That is a 13. Struck him out. And that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. We go to the top of the order. Ian Kinsler is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6, double star 1. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Ramirez, who will make the catch and puts 2 away. Michael Young is with a walk his last time up, and here is the pitch. Young 6-6, column 6, row 6, double star. Remember, Young's a right-handed batter, so on the pitcher card we will look to the right-handed side of the slash. 6-6. Fly ball to Ramirez. He'll return the favor as the Red Sox retire the Rangers in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It is Julio Lugo, Jacoby Ellsbury, and Jed Laurie due up for the Red Sox. And with that, Julio Lugo is 1 for 1 with a walk. And here is the pitch. Lugo 3-6, column 3, row 6. That's going to be a range play. So in a range check, we're going to check the first number out there. That's going to be a 5-4, column 5, row 4. Fly ball to Hamilton. Hamilton's range is on a 1-2. That's a 2. He'll make the catch at the warning track and takes the hit away. And puts 1 away. Hamilton on his range. That's his first range play of the replay. He's 1 for 1. He's 100% on that. We go to the top of the order. Jacoby Ellsbury is 0 for 3, and here is the pitch. The pitch to Ellsbury, 2-5, column 2, row 5. That is a blank. 6-1, column 6, row 1. That's going to be a ground ball back to Fieldman. Remember, Fieldman is a right-handed pitcher, so on the batter's card, we look to the right-handed. We look to the right-handed side of the slash, and that puts 2 up, 2 away. And Jed Laurie is up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout, and a run. And here is the pitch. 4-3, column 4, row 3, home run on a 1-2. The 15 is too high. And with that, it's going to be a 5-1, column 5, row 1. Pop up to Sheldon. Fieldman will point up. Sheldon gets under it and makes the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and after 5 innings of play here in Boston, it's the Red Sox 8, Rangers 2. We go to the top of the 6th. Josh Hamilton, Milton Bradley, and Hank Belloc due up for the Rangers. Josh Hamilton is 0 for 2 today with the strikeout, and here is the pitch. Wakefield can go 5 more batters before he's considered tired. 3-5, column 3, row 5. That's going to be a double star, and that's going to be a fly ball back there to Ellsbury, who will make the catch and puts him away. Milton Bradley is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Is he the key to getting on base? And let's see. Here's the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1. First time this game, we rolled the @ symbol. Anytime we roll the @ symbol, we go to the ballpark card to resolve the play. All 30 teams have their own ballpark card, and every ballpark has been rated in inside pitch. So anytime you roll the @ symbol or the RP with the @ symbol, refer to the ballpark card for the play. And that is going to be a 5-6, column 5, row 6, and that's going to be a double star 6. And that's going to be a fly ball back there to Drew. Drew goes back, makes the catch, and puts 2 away. Hank Belloc is up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run. And here is the pitch. 2 up, 2 down, and that's going to be a 5-5, column 5, row 5, wild pitch. And that's going to be a foul ball. We're just going to re-roll the bones. Again, 2-3, column 2, row 3, strikeout on a 1-9. That is an 8. Struck him out. So the Rangers go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on. A very easy inning to score. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Big Papi, David Ortiz, Manny Ramirez, and Kevin Yorkills due up for the Red Sox. David Ortiz is 2 for 2 with a home run, a walk, 2 runs, and 2 RBIs, and here is the pitch. Fieldman can go 1 more batter. Bullpen for the Rangers is warming up. 6-5, column 6, row 5 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Fenway Park. Fenway 1-4, column 1, row 4. That is a blank. Now, anytime a blank comes up on the ballpark card, it's considered a rare play. So let's see what the rare play happens. And with that, the right fielder dives after a sinking liner, resolved as an F9 range play. Check for injury after the play to the left fielder after the play. And that is a range of a 1. That is a 6. It's a failed range. And Frank Cantalonto is injured and will miss the rest of the game. So Cantalonto out there in left field is out. And with that, they're going to bring in Jason Ellison. Ellison, the right-handed left fielder, has a range of a 4. Nothing to error checks and nothing for the arm. So Ellison now out there in left field. And with that, Friedman is tired. And with that, we go to Manny Ramirez, who is 2 for 3 with 2 home runs, 2 walks, and 3 RBIs. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 5-2, column 5, row 2, strikeout on a 1-13. The 16 is too high. No outs and a runner on first, by the way. 2-1, column 2, row 1. And that is a power hit to Ellison. On a 1, that's going to be a single. And with that, we got runners on first and second. By the way, and I forgot to mention this a couple innings back, strategy rolls are turned off, and why and how they are turned off is this. We take the difference in the score. Boston has 8, Rangers are 2, so the difference in the score is 6. Now we take that 6 and add it to the inning that we're in. We're in the 6th inning, so 6 plus 6 is 12. If the number that you get when you add those numbers together is higher than 10, you don't worry about strategy rolls until you bring that number lower than 10. Kevin Yorkos is up. He's 1 for 3 today with a run scored. Friedman is tired, but they are going to let him pitch at 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-11. The 17 is too high. Bullpen for the Rangers warming up as we speak. 4-3. Column 4, row 3. It's a pop up to Young. He'll make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. J.D. Drew is 1 for 3 with a run scored. And here is the pitch. 4-4. Column 4, row 4. Strikeout on a 1-9. The 13 is too high. 1-6. Column 1, row 6. Double star 6, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Hamilton, as Hamilton will make the catch. And with that, Ortiz will hold. Fly out. We subtract 2 on an F8 with runners on second and less than 2 outs. Sean Casey is 2 for 3 with a double, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. To Casey, 3-2, column 3, row 2, strikeout on a 1-7. That's a 1. Struck him out. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on. After 6, it's Red Sox 8, Rangers 2. We go to the top of the 7th. Jason Ellison, David Murphy, and Joe Laird due up for the Rangers. Taking a look, Tim Wakefield can go 2 more batters. Most likely this is going to be his last inning, as right now we take a look over at the Red Sox bullpen. They are starting to warm up. Jason Ellison coming into the game, and here is the pitch. He's batting a 200. 3-4, column 3, row 4, strikeout on a 1-4. The 10 is too high. 5-6, column 5, row 6, and that's going to be a ground ball to Laurie, who will make the catch and put 1 away. David Murphy is up. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI, and here is the pitch. Murphy, 5-6, column 5, row 6. Possible error on a throw. So on that, we're going to check the number in the brackets on a 1-4, column 1, row 4. It's a fly ball back there to Ellsbury, who'll make the catch and put 2 away. Jared Laird is up. He's 0 for 1 with an RBI, and the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4. Possible error on a ground ball. So once again, we'll check the number in the bracket. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That's going to be a double into center field to Ellsbury. Range is a 0. That is a 5. No error there. And with that, Gerald is on with a double and continues the inning. Chris Sheldon is up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout, 2 outs and a runner on second. And remember, we add a +1 to the base run rating. Sheldon, 1-6, column 1, row 6, double star, and that's going to be a fly ball back to the Ellsbury as we sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and one left on. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Kevin Cash, Julio Lugo, and Jacoby Ellsbury due up for the Red Sox. So let's take a look real quick at the box score after 6.5 have been played here at Fenway Park. The Rangers came on at the 4th inning, and they've only scored 2 runs. 2 runs on 2 hits with no errors. The Red Sox, 5 runs in the first, 3 runs in the second, 8 runs on 13 hits, and they've been shut out ever since. They've been held at those 8 runs. So we go to the bottom of the 7th, and we do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Rangers. It's a right, left. And they're going to bring in Wes Littleton. That is his card. Wes will come into the game. Comes into the game with a 1.23 ERA, no wins, no losses. He's pitched 7 1/3 of an inning, allowed 1 hit, 5 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Scott Fielden, who went 4 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, an ERA of a 1.80. Kevin Cash, Julio Lugo, and Jacoby Ellsbury due up for the Red Sox, 8-9-1. Kevin Cash is 2 for 3 with a double and 2 RBIs, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 4-6, column 4, row 6, on a strikeout on a 1-18. That is a 6. Struck him out. And that's going to bring up Julio Lugo, who is 1 for 2 with a walk and the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to be a strike on a 1-10. The 20 is too high. 4-5, column 4, row 5, double star 2. It's a ground ball to Young. He'll make the catch and put 2 away, and we go to the top of the order. 2 up, 2 down, and here comes Jacoby Ellsbury, who is 0 for 4. And he's center field. So with that, they are going to bring in Coco Crisp. He's going to pinch hit. They're going to bring in Coco Crisp. And here is the pitch. Coco is batting at .238, by the way. They are going to pinch hit. And that's going to be a 3-2. Column 3, row 2. That's going to be a blank. And that's going to be a 6-1. Column 6, row 1. And that is going to be a pop-up to Belloc, who will make the catch and retire the side. So the Red Sox go down in order, 3 up, 3 down. Now, taking place at left field, at center field, it is going to be Coco Crisp. He will be in center field. With that, Tim Wakefield is done. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the Red Sox. They have a 6-run lead. And they are going to make one other change. They are going to make a few other changes here. And with that, Craig Henson's going to come in. That is his card. Craig will come into the game with a 6.32 ERA. He has got 1 win, no losses. He's pitched 5 2/3 of an inning, allowed 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Tim Wakefield, he went 7 innings, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch, 1 wild pitch, and an ERA of a 5.72. Top of the order, Ian Kinsler, Michael Young, and Josh Hamilton due up for the Rangers. Remember, the Red Sox went down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 7, it's Red Sox 8, Rangers 2. We go to the top of the 8th. Ian Kinsler 0 for 3. And with that, first of all, we do have a couple changes here. Casey at first is going to come out. And they are going to move over. Yep. So Casey is going to come out. York Hills will go to first. Third base, Lull will come in. And that is the only changes they're going to make. Nope. Yep, that's the only changes they're going to make. They're going to leave Drew out there in right field. So those are the only changes. York Hills will now be at first, Lull at third. Kinsler is up 0 for 3. They're going to let him take the hit. They are. No, they're not. They're not letting Kinsler take the hit. When you go 0 for 3 in a game, they're not going to let you take the hit here. And they are. Going to bring in Raymond Valcrez to take the hit. Valcrez, left-handed. He's batting a .357, and here is the pitch. Down by 6, 2-1, column 2, row 1. But remember, an inside pitch, no lead is safe. That's going to be a walk plus. Remember, on a walk plus, we add 10 plus the ballpark rating of a 4. So we had 14, that's a 25. That is a 2, and that's going to be good for a walk. So runner on first, infield's going to go to double play depth as Michael Young will come up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk, and here is the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to be a walk. On a 1 to 15, the 18 is too high. 6-3, column 6, row 3. Double star 5. It's a ground ball to Low, who'll make the catch. And that is going to be on a fielder's choice. So with that, it's a -1. We can't go lower than 0. Lower is a 0. That is a 1. It is equaled to. So with that, that is a 0. So with that, Valcrez will go to second and the out at first. So 1 away and a runner on second. Josh Hamilton is up. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout and the pitch. Hamilton, 4-4. Column 4, row 4. Strikeout on a 1 to 10. That is an 8. Struck him out. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Milton Bradley. 2 away. Bradley is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. They're letting Bradley take the hit. Here's the pitch. 1-5, column 1, row 5. That is a blank. 2-2, column 2, row 2. Double star 6, and that's going to be a fly ball to Crisp. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So that will retire the side, and we're going to bring in at second base. Raymond Valcrez will take over at second as we go to the bottom of the eighth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on for the Rangers. It is Jed Lowrie, David Ortiz, and Manny Ramirez due up for the Red Sox. Wes Littleton going to stay out there on the mound. Jed Lowrie is 0 for 3, and here is the pitch. He's got a walk, a strike, 2 strikeouts, and a run, and that's going to be a 6-6. Column 6, row 6 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Fenway Park. And that's going to be a 2-2, column 2, row 2, and that's going to be a double to Ellison. Lowrie is on with a double, leads off with a double. That's going to bring up Big Papi. David Ortiz is 3 for 3 with a home run, a walk, 2 runs, and 2 RBIs. 5-2, column 5, row 2, walk plus on a 1 to 26. That's a 19. Remember, we're adding 14 to that range. So basically, on a walk plus, it's the only time you'll ever get either the walk or the strikeout ranges above 20, and that's going to bring up Manny Ramirez. He's 3 for 4 today with 2 home runs, 2 walks, and 3 RBIs. And the pitch. No outs, 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a wild pitch. On a 1 to 2, it's a passed ball. It's at 11. Nothing happens. Ramirez, 6-5. Column 6, row 5. That's going to be a single to Valcrez. Lowrie will go to third. He's waved around home. Base run rating from second to home on a 2 through 6. That's a 2. And the Red Sox go up 9 to 2. They have a 7-run lead over the Rangers. Ortiz will hold. He'll go from first to third on a 3 through 6. And that is going to do it for Wes Littleton, as the Rangers will go to their bullpen. And they are going to bring in, we have a right, left, right. They're going to go with Joaquin Bennett. That is his card. Actually, they're going to go with Josh Rupe. That is his card. Let's see, Frank Francisco, they're going to go with. Frank Francisco will come into the game. He comes into the game with a 4.74 ERA. He's got 1 save, allowed 5. He's pitched 5 2/3 of an inning, allowed 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. And here is the pitch to Kevin Yorkills. Runners on first and second, no strategy rolls, 1-1, column 1, row 1, home run chance on a 1 to 4. The 9 is too high. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's going to be a single to Ellison. And that's going to put runners on. That's going to load up the bases for J.D. Drew. Drew 1 for 4 with a run scored, and here is the pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1, range play. So in a range play, remember we checked the first number out there, 6-2. Column 6, row 2. That's a single to Ellison. His range is on a 1 to 4. He'll make the catch. That range is a 3. It's in his range. He'll make the catch. And with that, it's a failed sacrifice roll. However, we do roll for runner advancement. That is a 1. Ortiz will score. It's 10-2. Ramirez will hold. Your kills holds on that. And Mike Lowell is up. Lowell batting a 147, and here is the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1. Home run on a 1-4, 17 too high. 4-3, column 4, row 3, and that's going to be a fly ball to Murphy as he'll make the catch. Puts 2 away, Ramirez will hold. On an F9, remember, we subtract 1. That is a 0. He'll hold. Kevin Cash, 2 for 4 with a double, a strikeout, and 2 RBIs. And here is the pitch. Runners on first and second. 3-3, column 3, row 3. At the ballpark. We're going to go to Fenway Park. 6-4, column 6, row 4. Fly ball to Murphy. And he'll make the catch and retire. Makes the catch and retires the side. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on. After 8, it's Red Sox 10, Rangers 2. We go to the top of the 9th. Hank Belloc, Jason Ellison, and David Murphy due up for the Rangers. Let's take a look at the box score here at Fenway after 8 innings have been played. Rangers scoring 2 runs in the 4th, and that's the only 2 runs they've scored this entire game. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. The Red Sox, however, scored 5 runs in the 1st, 3 runs in the 2nd, 2 runs in the 8th, 10 runs on 16 hits, and no errors. 18 hits total by both teams so far. And with that, Craig Hedson is done, as the Red Sox are going to bring up Kenji Hideki Okijima, I think, is going to come in. We got a left, right, left coming up. Oh, both, yep. So Ken Hideki is going to get the call up this time. That is his card. Hank Belloc. And with that, Hideki will come up. He's batting a 1. He comes into the game with a 1.70 ERA. He's got 1 win, no losses, no saves. He's pitched 5 1/3 of an inning, allowed 3 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 1 walk. And with that, Hank Belloc is up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout, and a run. And here, well, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's take a look at the stats here real quick for Craig Henson. He went 1 inning, allowed 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and an ERA of a 5.37. The pitch to Hank. 6-2, column 6, row 2, possible error on a throw. And that's going to be a 1-2, column 1, row 2. That's going to be a single to Drew. And with that, his error range is a 5. That is a 3, throwing only applicable if rolling for runner advancement. Otherwise, no error. So no error there, and Hank Belloc is on, leads off with a base hit. And with that, Joaquim Arias will come in to pinch run here. And that is going to be Jason Ellison, who's 0 for 1. And here is the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1, strikeout on a 1-4. That's a 4. Struck him out. David Murphy is up. 1 away, Murphy 1 for 3. And they are going to bring in Nelson Cruz to pinch hit. Cruz, here, first time we're seeing him. He's played in 2 games, had 1 at bat. Three, 2, column 3, row 2, possible error. 4, 5, column 4, row 5, ground ball to Lugo. Error Rangers on a 1 to 13. That's a 4. It's an error. It's a 1 base error. So Joaquim will go to second. Cruz is on, and that's going to be an E6. First error of the game committed by Boston. 1 away, 2 runners on first and second. Jared Laird is up. He's 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI, and here's the pitch. Hideki can go one more batter. 1-3, column 1, row 3. Double star, that's going to be a fly ball to Drew. He'll make the catch. And with that, that is out number 2. Joaquim will advance to third. Remember, he advances on 1d6 less than or equal to the ABR. And remember, we subtract 1, but Drew will add a plus. And that is a 4. So runners on the corners with 2 outs, and the Rangers are down to the last out. Chris Sheldon is 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to be a walk plus on a 1 to 26. That's a 19. That's going to be a walk, and that'll load the bases. Bases are loaded, and we go to the top of the order. Raymond Valcrez with a walk, and here is the pitch. 6-6, column 6, row 6. That's going to be a walk, and they're going to walk in a run. Walk Rangers on a 1 to 15. That is an 8. It's now 3 to 10. 7-run game. Michael Young is 0 for 2 with a walk, and here is the pitch. Hideki still staying out there. 1-4, column 1, row 4, strikeout plus on a 1 to 18. That's a 13. Struck him out, and he goes down looking, and that's the ball game as the Boston Red Sox defeat the Texas Rangers 10-3, and they sweep the series. Final line score coming right up: 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 error, and 3 left on. And 3 left on as we take a look here. The Red Sox defeat the Rangers 10-3. Texas, 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors. And the Red Sox, 10 runs, 16 hits, and 1 error. Tim Wakefield will get the win, gets his second win. And Kevin Millward will get his first loss. David Ortiz hits his first home run of the replay. Manny Ramirez hits 2 home runs in this game. He'll go to 4. Taking a look at the stats here. Tim Wakefield, who will get the win. He went 7 innings, allowed 2 runs, 2 earned runs. 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch, 1 wild pitch, an ERA of a 5.72. Kevin Millward will pick up the loss. He went 2 innings, gave up 11 hits, 8 runs, 8 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 3 home runs, an ERA of a 6.84. Frank Francisco, the last pitcher up for the Rangers, he went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, an ERA of a 4.03. And Hideki went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts, an ERA of a 2.85. So with that, the Rangers drop to 8-11, and the Red Sox will go to 11-9. That's going to do it for us here at Fenway Park. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go live, and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies games. Until then, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.